Thanks Selfcut University for sponsoring this video. What's up everyone, my name is Alex Kouras and welcome back to another self haircut tutorial. Today I'm going to be giving myself a number 3 guard buzz cut using a handheld mirror. As you guys can tell, I'm not in my usual self haircut dojo, so I'm cutting my own hair in a completely different place, so I don't have the tools and equipment that I usually have, so I gotta work with a handheld mirror today. So if you don't have, for whatever reason, the $7 Walmart or Target mirror, which you guys can find using the link in the description down below, I highly recommend it because today we're going to be doing a highly inefficient self haircut using a handheld mirror. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you the before 360 of this self haircut. So now I'm going to go in with my number 3 guard, lever closed, and I'm just going to run the 3 guard through my entire head, mainly focusing just on the top, around the perimeter of the top of my head right in here, making sure that everything's at the number 3 guard. So I'm going to go horizontally across my head, going in both directions because your hair grows in multiple different directions, just to make sure that I got everything down on top of my head to the same exact length. So let's go ahead and get to it. So now I can go in and get started with the trimmers. Let's just start on the sides right here. Now again, this isn't an efficient way to cut your hair. I always recommend against using a handheld mirror because now, how am I supposed to get this right here? Especially if you're a beginner. Oh no, I wouldn't recommend this if you're advanced or beginner. If you're 15 plus years in the game like me, I still wouldn't recommend you do this. Whoever cuts their hair with a handheld mirror needs to really stop doing that right now and get themselves the $7 mirror from Walmart or Target, because this is not it. So now I'm going to go in with my clipper with no guard on the clipper, a lever open, and I'm going to go up about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch from the first guideline, going all the way around my head. So now using the number 1 guard, lever open, I'm going up again about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch all the way around my head from the previous guideline. So now we have the trimmer as the first guideline, the no guard lever open as the second guideline, and the number 1 guard lever open as the third guideline. Now I'm going to go in with the number 2 guard lever open. I'm going up again about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch from the previous guideline all the way around my head. Let's do the left side. So now is the difficult part of the haircut. Doing precise and accurate pinpoint motions using the trimmers and the clippers to get rid of these 3 hard lines. This is where it gets tough. But just because it's tough does not mean it's impossible. It just means you gotta work a little harder. So the first step I'm gonna take when I'm removing the first hard line is grabbing my clipper with the no guard, and I'm gonna put the lever in the halfway position, and I'm just gonna go up about halfway through this guideline. And then once I go up about halfway, I'm gonna go back, fully close the lever completely, and then I'm gonna flick out at the bottom of the line. This should get rid of all of it, if not maybe like 90% of the line. And if you still see a bit of a hard line, go back with your trimmer to flick out the rest of the hard line. I'm just gonna jump over to the left side and get it done real quick before I have to use, I don't want to stress myself out with that mirror. Okay, let's close the lever completely. Let's flick out. All right, you can see it gets rid of the majority of the line. let's try the trimmer on the back part and see if we can clean it up just a tiny bit more. I'm just going to assume that that looks okay based on what I can see. So now I'm going to go in with the half guard, lever closed, and I'm going to flick out at the bottom of this hard line. If I need to, because it looks like I'm putting in a new hard line, I'll just slowly open the lever a little bit more as I go up to get rid of the line completely. So now I have the 1.5 guard lever closed, and I'm going in to remove the final guideline. Ella, whoa. Bro, could you imagine if the guard just fell off and I accidentally just ripped through my head with the no guard on? Ella, stop playing with me. We're not having that. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead in and flick out. I'm going straight up at like a 90-degree angle off my head, just flicking out. Hey everyone, it's Alex Kouras, and I just wanted to let you know that I finally finished the massive update for my self-haircut program with 100% all brand new and exclusive lectures only for SHU members and a whole bunch of other benefits and lessons that are designed to help you guys learn how to cut your own hair in a fraction of the time and with a fraction of the mistakes. If you feel like you need a more formal way of learning how to cut your own hair, check out my self-haircut program and see if it aligns with your hair cutting and financial goals. I've poured over 15 years of my own self-haircutting fails and successes into this program, and I know you'll love it because I'm really happy with how it turned out. So if you want to learn more about my self-haircut program, check it out using the first link in the description down below. So now, using my thinning shears, I'm just going to go in and pinpoint any areas that I can see even though it's not easy for me to see right now. Any areas where there's a hard line that's really visible, and I'm just gonna use my thinning shears. I'm gonna hold them normally, or I'm gonna flip them in reverse as well, and just try and pinpoint and nick right at where I see the hard line. And this usually does a really good job of smoothing out and blending in the hard line a little bit better using the thinning shears. So that's kind of it, right? For the fade, I mean, I can't really see a whole lot, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I mean, it's really tough for me to see what I'm doing, to be honest with you. So now using my trimmers or these little scissors, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush down my hairline and try and get it nice and straight. Okay. I like to use my little scissors on my beard because it's a lot more precise than using the trimmers. So now going in with my clippers, I'm gonna go in and start to fade in the beard to the actual fade haircut. So I'm gonna go in with the no guard lever open. I'm gonna go in about this low right in here. Then I'm gonna fade going up by gradually closing the lever as I go up. And then I'm gonna go down. So I'm gonna flip my clipper upside down with the lever open still, and then just freehand going down my beard, all right? And this should be a really quick way to fade your beard. This is the new look right here. You like this? It's nice, yeah. It's that new look. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think about this look? What's a good name for this look right here? All right, you guys, so that is today's number 3 guard, buzz cut self haircut. I tried to do the best that I could given the circumstances. Using a handheld mirror is not an effective nor efficient way to cut your own hair. Always use a $7 Walmart or Target mirror. You guys can check it out. I use them for all of my self haircuts, except for obviously today's self haircut and maybe a few others, because the $7 mirror is a game-changing mirror for self haircuts. You guys saw in today's video how stressed out, and I don't even know whether I did a good job or not because I can't get really up close to the mirror. And cutting your own hair with a shaky hand like this, it's never gonna be good news. If you're trying to learn how to cut your own hair, please do yourself the favor. Do not use a handheld mirror. Just use the $7 mirror from Walmart or Target because it's the most affordable option, but it's also the best option. And then watch some of my videos where I tell you how I have the mirror set up in my bathroom for my self haircuts. Because if you use the handheld mirror, you're never gonna get started in the first place. But if you use the $7 mirror that I always recommend, it's also linked in the description down below. If you use that mirror, it'll make your life so much easier and you'll actually be excited to start cutting your own hair every 2 weeks or every month, whatever you need to do to start saving that money. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's self haircut. Hope you learned something new, if anything. And this is my number 3 guard buzz cut self haircut with a beard fade. It's not the best self haircut that I've ever done, but it'll suffice for now while I'm away from my normal setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did find value in today's self haircut, make sure you leave a like and share it with a friend. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more self haircut tutorials just like this one, if not even better than this one. And if you want to learn in much more detail, going from absolutely beginner to advanced and mastery within self haircuts, check out my self haircut program, Self Haircut University, using the first link in the description down below, as well as where you'll find all of my tools and equipment that I recommend for self haircuts. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace!